Well, hi, everybody. Happy Nevada Day, and that means the Knights are home with an afternoon game at T-Mobile, taking on the team with the best winning percentage in the league right now, the Colorado Avalanche. The Knights wearing their road white jerseys at home. They don't do that very often, but trouble early on for the Knights. Do you remember Pierre-Edouard Bellemare? Yeah, a couple of years with the Knights recently, left to Colorado as a free agent. 30 seconds into this one, and it's Bellemare with his third goal of the season. He had 6 goals all of last year with the Knights. Bellemare, great guy, classy guy. I guess good to see that, but it's okay. Hit of the game right there. Look at that vicious hit. Mark Stone with a brutal but legal hit against J.T. Coffer. That sets up a little scrum. That was probably the most intensity by the Knights all day. Then they scored late in the first. That's Riley Smith to William Karlsson, his second goal of the season. But less than a minute later, the Colorado Avalanche take the lead for good. Defenseman Ian Cole with a slapper. 2-1 Colorado after one. A couple of more goals in the second, and Gerard Gallant had seen enough. He gave Marc-Andre Fleury a break and pulls him for Garrett Sparks, just called up for the minors, and the result was inevitable. At that point, final score 6-1 Colorado over Las Vegas. John Treach live now at T-Mobile Arena with the latest. John?
That's right, Ron. Disappointment and disbelief shrouded the Fortress as the fans left the building seeing the Golden Knights run out of here by the Colorado Avalanche in dominating fashion. Now, everyone who was Vegas-born was down in the dumps, everyone except for Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, who had a 2-minute tribute video after just 2 years in a Vegas uniform, but you can see he's clearly entrenched in the Valley.
We had our baby the 3rd of September here. I mean, it's not so long ago. So because of that, you know, like the area and going to the house and everything felt kind of a little bit weird, to be honest. But then, once again, when the game starts, you just think about your job and then you work.
I mean, you start the game down 1-0. It's a terrible turnover by me. I think full responsibility there, and ultimately our team couldn't reel it back in.
I'll make it quick. Most frustrating part of the game when you're obviously not playing up to your standard.
I don't know. Losing is never fun, whether you're playing good or bad. But right now, it's not about the wins and the losses. It's about execution and the work ethic, getting out competed on pucks.
I don't know where to start, really. It was an embarrassing game for our group. It really was. So you can talk about that, but you can talk about a lot of things. The will to get the puck. They were so much faster than us and quicker than us. So that's the main reason why.
Well, we've had 155 Nevada days. Not all of them are going to be winners. Good news for the Golden Knights. In 2 days, they have to wash it all away and play a division opponent right here in the Fortress at 5 p.m. Reporting live on Nevada Day, John Treach, 8 Sports Now.
All right, Raiders are on the road. It seems like we've been saying that a lot this season. The Raiders are on the road for their 5th straight game. Coming up on Sunday, playing the Houston Texans. Let's go back to the first game of the season and talk about how that affects Sunday's game, because it does. Remember this play here. Broncos' Royce Freeman with a big game, but the end of this play, Raiders rookie safety Jonathan Abram gets injured. He collides with Garyon Conley. Abram was hit in the head, had to be carted off the field. It was a scary moment. Well, Abram out for the season. This week, Conley was traded to the Houston Texans. So the Raiders are going with a young secondary, and they need some guys to step up against Deshaun Watson and Houston's high-powered offense. The Raiders eventually beat Denver on that Monday night with a strong running game. Houston, by the way, has one of the best run defenses in the league. So the Raiders, 7-point underdogs in this matchup, looking to pull off the upset in Houston. And the T.J. Otzelberger era begins tonight at the Thomas & Mack Arena. Now, it's only an exhibition game, but it's the first chance for Rebel fans to go out there and see the new coach, new team. They're taking on West Coast Baptist College. In case you don't know, and Brian, I know, you know they're from Lancaster, California, down in Southern California. Between here and Los Angeles, basically, is where they're located. But the Rebels, take a look tonight. Here's who to watch tonight is one of their new players, Donnie Tillman. Played at Findlay Prep, went to Utah, transferred here to UNLV. He's going to be fun to watch for the Rebels this season. So tonight, an exhibition game at the Thomas & Mack.
We should remember the name Donnie Tillman.
No, Donnie's a good player.
All right, cool.
Yes, he was one of the best players in the Pac-12. Before best 6-man one year in the Pac-12. So coming here against Mountain West, we'll see.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thanks,
Busy night. Thanks, Ron. Still ahead here at 6:30, a new phone scam. How thieves are trying to